Hi, everyone. Welcome to Kiki and Kibbitz. It's Mary, and I'm here with this week's edition of 90 Days and 900 Seconds the Other Way, Season 5, Episode 21. Stranger things have happened. And let me tell you, this whole season, a whole bunch of strange things have happened. If I was going to rate this episode, I would give it a D because between Danielle, Kim, and Sarper, this episode sucked. So let's set 900 seconds on the timer and let's jump right into it. So let's start right off with Sarper and Shekinah. After the whole Turkish bath scene, Shekinah is ready to pack her shit and go to a hotel because Sarper, he said some fucked up shit, okay? Between in 2 days, I'll forget about you. I mean, like he was fucked up at the Turkish baths. Okay, so she's ready to pack her shit and go. And he's like, no, you're not going anywhere. And he starts unpacking her suitcase. At first, he thought she was bluffing. But when he realized that she wasn't bluffing, he started freaking the fuck out. And he started acting like a child. Shekinah was absolutely right. She's like, you want a child? You are a child. Like, stop unpacking my shit. I'm out of here. You said some fucked up shit to me, and I'm not taking it. And he's like, if you leave here, I will delete you. And she's like, you know something? Now I'm really leaving. You're saying all the wrong things, dude. I am the fuck out of here. And she left. She went to a hotel, but you know something? She gave in. You know, you knew it. I knew it. We all knew it. She gave in. First of all, he was out there stalking. Okay, he was stalking her. He was out there doing the little heart symbols. You know, he's like throwing rocks at the freaking window. I mean, he probably sent like smoke signals, a plane with signs, Shekinah, I love you. I mean, whatever he had to do to get her attention, he got her attention. Then he showed up with this ugly bouquet of flowers. Okay. And Shekinah met with him. She found it in her heart to meet with him, even though he said all those ugly things. And she forgave him. He insists that he doesn't want children anymore. His desire for children, that's it. No, it's gone. Shekinah, you don't want kids? I don't want kids. It doesn't matter that I really, really, really wanted children a couple of hours ago. No, 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 no. I don't want them anymore. You don't want them? I don't want them. My parents, they really want children. It doesn't matter anymore. You don't want them? I don't want them. You don't want children, Shekinah? That's it. I don't want children. And even Shekinah's like, you know something? This isn't right. A person doesn't turn off their want and desire for children just like that. You can't just turn it off just like that. But he promises that he will never force anything on her again. Shekinah's like, I don't know. But in the end, she chooses to forgive him. That's all I have to say. Okay, Mary and Brandon. Holy shit. The seventh plague of bugs everywhere. Oh my God. And Brandon's mom, I feel for her. She is having the panic attack of all panic attacks. There is fucking bugs everywhere. Flying, biting bugs. House to the motherfucking no, no, no. She is freaking out. Okay, she's like, they're in my hair. They're everywhere. She's like, Brandon's like trying to calm her down. He's like trying to brush them off of himself. Mary has them under her dress. Okay, I feel for Mary. They're under her dress. They're biting her boobs. They're all over the cake. They're everywhere. Brandon finally gets his mom in the car, calms her down. Then realizes he lost his ring. This is not a great start to a marriage, okay? You have the 7 plagues of insects infesting your reception, which Mary said on the way home, she never saw anything like this in her life, okay? Born and raised in the Philippines, and she's never seen anything like this in her life. And this happened at her wedding. I don't think this is a good sign, okay? And he lost his ring. His mother had a panic attack because of the bugs. I mean, this all not good signs. Not good, not a good way to start off your marriage. Okay, so they decide to take the cake home, guys. They took the fucking cake home. The bug infested cake. Yes, they did. They took the damn cake home. And as Brandon's mother watched in horror, they plucked the bugs off, scraped the icing off, and Mary and Brandon had a slice. As Brandon's mother watched in horror, I probably would have vomited in the corner. Please, oh my God. But yes, they did that. They had a slice of cake. Brandon told Mary that he promises up and down, left and right, that he will participate in finances. He will get a job. Everything's going to be fine. And yes, and Mary believes him this time because now they're married. He could get a job and blah, blah, blah. But as we see on the preview to the tell-all, they're fighting over video games. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, him and TJ. That's all I have to say. Okay. They've been married for 3 months, and it has not been a honeymoon phase. Let's just put it that way. It has been a shit show. Okay. His family, they feel disrespected AF. Kim is not embracing this whole Indian culture, spending time as a blended family, which are in-laws thing, okay? Kim spent all her time alone upstairs. She's isolated. She doesn't speak the language, okay? And her in-laws feel disrespected. Her in-laws is like, what the hell? Why doesn't she want to come downstairs and spend time with us? And TJ, he feels stuck in the middle. And TJ feels like every time he brings this up to Kim, it starts a fight. So he doesn't bring it up to Kim, and his mom and his brother do nothing but bitch at him, how Kim spends all her time upstairs isolated and don't want to come downstairs and socialize with them and have meals with them and do things that, you know, an Indian family traditionally do. And TJ sits there and he takes it from both sides. So we learn that there was an incident, okay? Apparently, to get to the roof, you have to walk through Kim and TJ's living room. So Kim had requested that they ring the doorbell because, you know, she wanted to make sure that she was properly dressed, because that's a thing, you know, to be properly dressed, and she didn't want them to walk in on her if she wasn't dressed. Well, apparently, TJ's family took it as she didn't want them to come upstairs, period. And it caused a bit of a miscommunication, which I don't understand why TJ didn't clear this up and just explain, listen, Kim just doesn't want you guys barging in on her when she's half naked. So please just make sure you ring the bell before you guys come in to go up on the roof. I don't understand why this wasn't properly explained by TJ. But anyway, this caused a whole shit show and bad feelings and tension on both sides, which has just spiraled and spiraled and spiraled. And now every time Kim goes downstairs, she feels like that she's getting dirty looks and the tension is in the air, which I'm sure it is. So now Kim has spiraled into depression, okay, and resentment towards TJ. TJ doesn't know how to deal with any of this. Being a traditional Indian man, he's like, you know something? If you're not happy, just go back home. Just go back home to America. You don't have to be here. Just go home. And Kim is trying to explain to him, I'm depressed. I just need your emotional support. And TJ, which I get his point, is trying to explain to her, where is my emotional support? I go to work, I come home, I get it from both sides. I get it from my family, I get it from you. Where is my emotional support? But Kim is spiraling out of control. And when I mean spiraling out of control, she is spiraling out of control and getting louder and louder and louder until she screams like a lunatic. I'm sure you guys have seen the commercial. I am not going to recreate the scream. I want to save your eardrums. But she screams like a freaking lunatic. And TJ's like, I'm done. Goes downstairs like, Mommy, she is making my life miserable. And Mommy's like, send her back to America. And speaking of going back to America, Danielle is going back to America. And let me tell you why. Because she found out that Johan is a dirty, dirty dog from the month before she married him. So check this out. She's in the apartment and she's leaving all the hangers. Johan can have all the hangers he wants. A woman contacted her and she has been in a relationship with Johan the whole time since a month before Danielle married him. Yeah. She met Johan's father. His nephew has given them money, has screwed Johan basically in every place that she could think of. Johan has brought her to that apartment complex. Every time Danielle goes away, Johan hooks up with this chick. This chick has basically given Danielle a play-by-play of their relationship, right down to the fact that Johan sent her a dick pic on Christmas Eve while Danielle was handing out gifts. So while Danielle was playing elf, Santa Johan, sent this chick a dick pic. Okay, so then Danielle does a little more snooping, pulls out Johan's computer, and figures out that he's had at least 6 other chicks that he's been talking to during the course of his marriage with Danielle, sending him money, basically sugar mamas, and the whole time he's been complaining that, he's poor. Danielle is disgusted. She wants nothing to do with him ever again. She realizes that maybe throughout this whole relationship, she was wearing rose-colored glasses. And when my son heard her say that, my son was like, what's so wrong with that? And I cracked up. And yeah, she realizes maybe Johan was not the guy that she thought he was. And every time she tries to have a conversation with Johan about this, he refuses. He absolutely refuses to have a conversation. She even sent him the screenshot of his dick pic that he sent on Christmas Eve, to his chick. And he was like, oh, I did that? I don't remember. I forgot. Johan, you have huevos. Oh my God, you have huevos. That's all I have to say. So that's all. Thank you so much for watching me. Please subscribe if you don't already. Hit that like button. Please share my video with a friend or 10. Looking forward to this tell-all next week. Jenny is going to rip Kim's head off. Looking forward to that. And please consider joining my membership for $5.99 a month. I think it's a pretty good deal for some pretty good content. Thank you so much. See you next time. Bye.